2014. One guy, one plan, and just one shot. That autumn was heavy and grim. The kind of season where the gray skies press on your temples and anxious thoughts buzz around like relentless flies. Somewhere in a rundown communal apartment in Moscow, peeling paint on the walls, cockroaches as the only companions, lived a 20-year-old guy whose name had long faded from the legal world. A former thrill seeker, a loser by circumstance, and a debtor by every definition. In one more desperate attempt to grab his slice of the pie, he got tangled up in schemes he didn't understand. Jumped in head first, eager but clueless. Now he sat alone, staring into the screen of an old laptop, the only witness to his downfall. His bank account? Empty. The fridge? Same. His phone? Just buzzing with threats. Where's the money? You've got 1 week. Your loan is overdue. He knew those who were after him weren't the kind to just send messages. The debt? Over 5 million rubles. The reason? Stupidity. The result? A deadly countdown. Work as a courier? Maybe drive a cab. He did the math. Even pulling 12-hour shifts daily, it would take years. And years were a luxury he didn't have. He had no options left, except one. The one thing that had always saved him, his natural gift for manipulation. Sharp as a scalpel, he could read people, spot the fears, the doubts, the weaknesses. He wasn't just some scammer. He was an engineer of illusion. While others were copy-pasting scripts, he was writing roles. He studied forums like a surgeon studies anatomy, entered sketchy contests run by shady laundering services, just to grab whatever crumbs he could. Sometimes he won, but the prizes barely lasted a day or two, just enough to eat, to survive. It was the rat race, and he knew it. But one night, in yet another sleepless scroll through a laundering thread, it hit him. Old-school cash-out guys were going digital, and they had one fatal weakness: zero tech skills. They lived by the code of the street, but not by the code of the system. And it was right there, on that shaky bridge between the old world and the digital one, that he decided to build his plan. He started approaching services with an unusual pitch. I'm not just a middleman, I'm a hacker. I break into crypto sellers' accounts on a P2P exchange, a real one, not some sketchy knockoff. Everything's legit, well, almost. Sellers have their bank cards linked. You don't see the actual card numbers, but once a deal is made, the system automatically pulls money from their account and sends it to you. All you need to do is register on the exchange, deposit the same amount as the deal, and make the trade with my hacked seller. After that, it's magic. At first glance, it was perfect. Clean, smart, untraceable. But there was one detail, a small one. So small it didn't even raise a red flag. But it should have. He said the scheme required a dedicated server, and ideally, he'd set it up for you remotely. His words were smooth. You don't even have to understand anything. Once I'm done setting it up, you disconnect me, change the passwords, fund the account. That's it. Totally transparent. And people, they believed him. Because the money was deposited after he left. The account was created right in front of them. The setup looked technical, complicated. They didn't even want to dig deeper. Meanwhile, while he was configuring the system, he quietly saved the seed phrase to the crypto wallet they'd just created. There was no hacked exchange, No digital sorcery. It was a one-man show, and he played his part to perfection. As soon as they funded the account, he logged in from another device, quietly, cleanly, and emptied it, one by one. In just 2 to 3 days, he walked away with over 10 million rubles. And then, he vanished. No traces, no logs, no whispers online. Some said he ran off with the money. Others claimed he got caught and buried. And then there were those who said he was still out there, changed his alias, scrubbed the trail, and just kept going. Because people like him, they don't disappear. They lay low, they wait, and they come back with a new scheme, simple as a lie and ruthless as the truth.